Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. And what is risk reward and accuracy? Whether you should follow risk reward or accuracy, because these are two different things. I will be speaking about this topic. So welcome to our YouTube channel. And if you are someone who do not know what is risk reward, this video will be for you. And if you do not know whether accuracy is more important than risk reward, then this video would be known to identify it better. So let's begin by understanding both at the moment. So what is risk reward ratio? Basically, let me just put it here in risk reward. So risk reward ratio is basically the risk which you are willing to take in a particular trade, and it's always advisable the risk reward ratio should be more than 1. That is, it should be 1:2 or 1:3, at least more than 1:1. So for example, if your stop loss, that means the risk basically is nothing but your stop loss where you want to exit the trade, and the reward is how much you are going to get in that particular trade. So let me give you a very small example and let's get it understand. So there is a stock which is trading as 423 rupees and you want to enter it that price by buying at 423, and you are taking a 1% risk, that is with stop loss of the 1% stop loss would be 4 and 40 paisa. Yeah, I think that's 40. No, 1% is, sorry, 4 rupees, 4 points, 4 points, and that is 419. And so there is this is the risk you are taking. So whenever you're buying the stock, your total risk would be 4 points, and depending on the quantity what you're buying, that's, I'll come back to that in a minute now. So this is the risk you are taking, that is your 4 points, that would be a total risk. Now what would be your reward? As per the standard definition, the risk reward should be greater than 1:3. That means it should definitely be 1:2 or 1:3, right? So where is your target? Your target should at least be 8 points, 8 points or 12 points, at least be 8 points, and you can also go up to 12 points. Now how did I calculate this? 4 points is your stop loss, that is a risk of 1. Whenever you say 1:2, that is your target would be exactly double this stop loss points. So 4 into 2, it would be 8 points, and 1:3 risk reward. That means risk is 4, but reward is 8 or 12 points. So this is 1:2 and 1:3. Now here, so ideally your target here should be 8 points, that is 431, and here 435 would be your second target. Many people also exit it in parts, so you can exit a part of it in here at 8 points and then part on 1:3. So that's basically what is known as risk and reward. So this is basically a trade where a trader is willing to lose a certain amount of money, amount of points, and that's he will make up based on the reward on it. So ideally how it works is, accuracy is not very important. I'm just going to come back to it, but let's understand what is accuracy. Accuracy is being how much your trade, the percentage of your trade is succeeding. So for example, you make 10 trades based on this risk reward, and 4 trades are right, 4 trades correct, and 6 trades incorrect. So what is your accuracy percentage here? It's basically 40%. 40%. And if you look at 40%, 40% doesn't sound very good. Many people talk about 80%, 90% accuracy, and but 40%, and if you are maintaining a risk reward of 1:2 or 1:3, 1:2. Let's assume that you are having a 1:2 risk reward. So how does it work? How does it help your trade? Now your accuracy is 40%. Now 40% doesn't sound very good for sure, but let me break it down for you. So 4 trades are correct. So you actually made um, 8 points in every 4. So 8 into 4 is equal to 32. 32 points is your gain. And what you have lost in 6 trades is you would have lost 4 points. And that is 24 points. So you are still in profit. You would actually be in profit of 8 points here. So this is your loss points, 24 points, and 32 points would be your gain point, even though your accuracy is just 40%. Now, whenever you are going at risk reward, so obviously if your accuracy is more in this, that's still fine. But even then the accuracy is even 40%, your risk reward is still fine. You can still follow that. Your accuracy doesn't have to be specified or so effective here, but at least even 40% accuracy would give you profitable trades in a day. So if you make 10 trades in a day and 4 trades are correct and 6 trades are incorrect, you will still be in profit as per this example here. Now what happens with the accuracy percentage itself? Now there are different other strategies. There could be other strategies where people do not follow risk reward. The risk reward will be too high. So if you look at risk will be 20 and reward would be 10. This is basically 2:1. So that means in this risk reward is actually 2:1. Exactly opposite. Where so that means, so here it is 1:2. Let me just write down so that you understand here and maximize the screen. So in 1:2, accuracy is not very important. In the other case, when the risk reward is actually more, risk is more and the reward is less, your accuracy has to be very good. It has to be at least 80%. 80% accuracy is what I look at least 70 to 80%. So let me break it down for you. So there's the same way, 10 trades, 10 trades, 6, I think to make it 80%, you have to get 8 trades correct and 2 incorrect. I'll come back to it, what kind of strategies I'm talking about. So here 8 trades are correct. So you actually get 8 into 10 is equal to 80. And 2 trades are incorrect, and where you actually lost 20. 20 into 2, 40. So 40. So you are still in profits, but your accuracy is 80%. What kind of strategies are they, and where could you find them? So there are a lot of strategies where you actually trade on a breakout, like a opening range breakout, ORB. I made a video on that already. PRB, previous range breakout. That means previous support and resistance. As soon as there is a breakout, or there could be a weekly breakout also, or a candle breakout, or a weekly candles breakout. There are actually other. There are so many other strategies where the accuracy is more, but the risk reward is more. You are actually losing. Will lose more if your stop loss gets hit. And your reward is less. You might be losing 8,000 rupees in one trade. You might be actually be getting only 3,000 rupees in one trade. But look at this way. When your accuracy is more, that means it is 80% of the time or 90% of the time your trade will be successful. And the 2 times when the trades will not be successful, you will lose money. But even though at the end of the month, you will still be in profit. And that's the beauty of risk reward. So these are the 2 things which you have to keep it in mind. Risk reward, if you are looking at risk reward where risk is less and reward is more, accuracy is not very important. It can be even 40%. But on trades where your risk is more and reward is less, even half, so risk is 2 and reward is 1, your accuracy has to be very good. Yeah, 80% accuracy at least has to be there, and based on the risk you are taking. If you are taking more risk, then of course your accuracy has to be more. Obviously, because you will get rewarded most of the times because of the accuracy, and that's how you will succeed. So this is something which you have to keep it in mind. This risk reward ratio is something which you have to keep it in mind before entering a trade. You should know where is your stop loss, where exactly you're going to exit, what kind of trade setup you are doing for that day. So whether it is intraday, positional, and what would be your exit point. So that's very important. So that's about risk reward and accuracy and the interrelation between these. This is very important while you're doing a trade, intraday or positional. That's pretty much about this video. Yeah, if you still have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to clarify them for you on the comment section. Thank you, and I will see you again on my next video.